Hello, everyone, and thank you, Zara, for inviting me. So as the Mars Society London is putting a spin of entrepreneurship and business focus on this chapter of the Mars Society, I'll tell you something about commercial applications of space data. I work in ESA Business Applications, which is the part of ESA which help companies in developing downstream commercial services. But first of all, let's see what ESA, the European Space Agency, is. So the purpose of ESA is to provide for and promote for exclusively peaceful purposes, cooperation among European states in space research and technology, and their space applications. We have 22 member states, plus some associate states, eight facilities in Europe. One is in Harwell, 1 hour from London. Almost 6 billion budget for this year, and many satellites designed, tested, launched. So ESA is one of the few space agencies in the world which combine responsibility in nearly all the space activities. And space activities fall into two categories, optional and mandatory. Space science is the only mandatory program, so every country, every member state has to participate with an amount of money based on the GDP of the country, and all other programs are optional, so like launchers, applications, telecommunications, and so on. Okay, ESA has been involved so far in some big missions to Mars, like Mars Express, which has been launched 15 years ago, and the ExoMars program, divided in 2 missions. 2 years ago, we launched the Trace Gas Orbiter with Schiaparelli, and in 2 years, we will launch the rover. The aim of ExoMars is, of course, to explore the Martian environment and to pave the way for a future Mars sample return mission. Indeed, ESA is now working with NASA for a concept of the Mars sample return mission. Well, the next slide is about Bepi Colombo, which is a mission not to Mars, but to Mercury, but is an important mission for ESA. And maybe you have heard about it because it's the last satellite that we have launched of science 1 month ago. It's in collaboration with JAXA. Bepi will travel for 7 years before reaching Mercury with many flybys of Earth, Mercury, Venus. And while there, it will study Mercury's magnetosphere, exosphere, the origin of a planet close to its parent star, and it will demonstrate also new technologies. Okay, after this introduction on ESA, let's go more in detail on ESA business applications. So as I mentioned before, ESA business applications help companies of every sector which intend to use space data for developing commercial services. Satellite data, such as Earth observation, satellite navigation, satellite communications, and technologies developed for human spaceflight. The applications can be in every sector, so from agriculture to energy, aviation, fintech, maritime, really every sector. We have, we offer zero equity funding, and we have several free funding schemes. Kickstart activities, which are very interesting for startup and SMEs in particular. And this is for projects up to 80,000 euro. Then we have feasibility studies for projects up to 200-300K, and the demo project up to 1 to 3 million euro. We have direct negotiation and open competition. So direct negotiation are always open and are about every thematic area. So this means that startups, companies can approach us in every period of the year proposing a project. Instead, open competition are about thematic area decided by ESA, and they are open only for a few months. For instance, now and in the next few months, we have, maybe, help. Okay, we have a couple of Kickstart activities about Asia-Pacific region and virtual reality, augmented reality. and studies and projects about space and biotechnology, smart grids, and in January, one about 5G. In the first months of 2019, probably there will be a kickstart on artificial intelligence. So for those of you who are interested, maybe have a look at our website. And now let's move on to new space trends. So as you maybe know, the small satellites market and CubeSat in particular has exploded in the last years. And with that, also the market of mega constellations. A lot of them are under development and construction. So there are both new capabilities as well as existing capabilities at much lower cost. There are opportunities for emerging countries and boosts for startups. Indeed, space today is basically open to everyone. And there are a lot of data available also for free. So this means that there are a lot of new business opportunities. As a consequence, there is also a new space trend, the one of micro-launchers. In the past, indeed, CubeSat, where small satellites were launched in a piggyback configuration, so in using the space that was free in launchers after that the launcher was allocated to a big satellite, the main payload. But this is a problem for the builders of mega constellations, because satellites of mega constellations have to be launched in particular orbits and with particular orbital parameters that can't be decided if the satellite is launched in piggyback configuration. So now many micro-launchers are under study and development. Besides new space trends, there are also new technologies like blockchain, artificial intelligence, 5G, Internet of Things, and all of them can be integrated with satellite data, and so they will they will pave the way to new business opportunities and new applications. So if you want to know more about ESA business applications and our funding opportunities, that one is our website, business.esa.int, or you can email me or my colleague, Tony Safton, who is right there. OK, thank you.